All right, here we are, about 7:30 in the morning. Perfect time to hang out over here. Dogs are having fun, sniffing and peeing and pooping. So here's the grand tour. All right, so I don't know, I think they're building an addition onto bringing these walls out another couple of feet. They're gonna fill that in with concrete. I think they're leaving this driveway alone, and construction material. So we had to call in Steve Kramer. He came in and flattened all this and dumped a bunch of crush and tamped it down. We got some 4x4 pressure treated here for a catio. I don't know, it's like a structure for the cats to come outside. It's got wire, so it's like outside type room, so they can freak out and climb everything and get into all kinds of trouble. And then we brought the gazebo over from the other house. We also dumped a bunch of gravel over there, got that leveled out. That was fun. And yeah, the gazebo turned out nice. Debbie went and got some citronella plants. That keeps all the bugs away. And had to get an ice maker. Well, we had an ice maker at the other house, so we put that in there. That'll come in handy. There's a little propane type fireplace thing. It actually gives off some heat. All the dogs have a little bed to sleep in. So yeah, ran the gravel all the way back there, cleaned that up. More citronella over there. There's the grapevines up there. I'll wander over here for a second. See my shadow casting a long shadow. So the grapes, yeah, they're starting to flower already. And we got some, look at all the grapes. Look at those yummy grapes. Debbie will chew through those in no time. There's the pergola I built about 21 years ago. Still seems in pretty good shape. Some big ugly trailer you got to get rid of. But we dug, well, not we, Ken Bibby, he dug a trench from that wire in the ground all the way over to this post in the corner here. Unfortunately, Ken passed away, so, but before he did, he actually got a chance to enjoy all the fruits of his labor, because the yard turned out quite nice. And yeah, we ran power out here so we can have lights. We got a whole bunch of little patio lights wrapped around up there. Then we put these pencil logs in to separate the different areas. We got a path here, and we'll go down this path. There's a Husqvarna tractor lawnmower thing. We had this space in here not doing much, so they tried to plant this tree, replant it. It was over there by the greenhouse, and that didn't work out too well. There was a big bucket of something or other, heavy metal fell on it and broke the branch off, so I think it's dead, but she's gonna try and save it. So here we planted onions, green or purple onions and white onions. I don't know which is which. They're in there somewhere. These are Egyptian walking onions. They're pretty cool. Very strong flavor. They'll have boblets on top, and they'll have bulbs in the bottom, so they're like shallots. And then the green stalks, like, they're extremely strong. So what happens is they grow tall, then they flop over. Wherever they flop, they seed and plant themselves again. That's why they call them walking onions, because if you don't control them, they could walk all over the yard. I think we got, oh yeah, we got garlic in the front there. So this is like a root vegetable section. She's gonna dehydrate the onions. Probably most of the root vegetables at the end of the year, she's gonna dehydrate whatever vegetables are left, and make a big soup mix, put it in a big jar, and through the winter have some nice soups. And then we made some crush over here, so put some security lights on the garden fence so you can lights up the pathway. There's the garden. Somebody's got to get in there and do a lot of weeding. I ain't doing it. I don't have the legs for it. Our tomato plants are already starting to bear fruit. I think this one over here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. All right, where are you? Yeah, you can sort of see one big one right there. Right there. So yeah, they're starting to bear fruit. There's a bunch on there. Got these from Home Depot. They took pretty good. They went pretty good. There's let me zoom back out. These are hybrid trees. They call them fruit salad trees. So I think that's one like apricot and cherries and I don't know, different branches of cherries. Those two big ones back there are plum trees. Tons of plums on that one. That's Debbie's apple tree she planted when she got her first divorce. Called it her freedom tree. We're gonna get some pencil logs just like these ones, and we'll line this little area off. Here's a fire pit. Throw my cigarette away. The fire pit, yeah, everybody loves. Gonna get some Adirondack chairs to put around here. All this dirt, we leveled a lot of this property was so uneven, so we leveled a lot of it with some soil. We were going to plant seed, but now she's got an opportunity to get some free sod, so all this area is going to get sodded, probably up to the logs here and in there. There's a big cherry tree, there's a cherry tree, that's apple tree. That's apple tree, cherry tree. There's more of those hybrids over there. A lot of patio lights. Looks really cool. I built some sawhorses. There's a couple sawhorses over there by the trailer, and I built those, yeah, man, 20 years ago. They're falling apart bad. Just one of those little metal bracket kits you buy at Home Depot. But these ones I made. Double plywood gussets, all cut on 15-degree angles, so you get full bearing weight. Very strong. You can park a car on there. Here's the fences I made, and this is the raspberry strawberry patch. Probably, I don't know if you can see it in there somewhere. There. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, there it is. You got a soaker hose connected to this hose, which goes behind these sheds over to a water manifold I put in. So I made some extras. So that was all out of scrap. They got some storage, which is nice for the ladders and stuff they don't use that often, kayaks. This canoe we're getting rid of. They're selling that, getting rid of the snow blower. And let's see, we go over here. And this is our greenhouse. That's really nice. Rhubarb patch. We buried this rhubarb like 5 days ago in dirt, and that rhubarb just don't quit. It just comes right up. Then I built her this planter's box. So these tomato plants she had as seedlings. So they grew pretty quick, pretty fast in the greenhouse, and so we planted those there. She's got watermelon seeds that are seedlings in the greenhouse, so that's going there, and she planted potatoes over in that section. And then we got our compost, put those on patio stones. Ken Bibby did a lot of work. We did a lot of this together. There's the plum tree. Just loaded with plums, but the stupid birds keep knocking them down. Move the bike rack over here. So over here, it's kind of a mess right now because I found these at the other house. I'm gonna probably hang these up instead of that stupid thing, so you can wind it up easier. So here's the timer system. So you can see one goes to the raspberry bush. Which one are we at here? Oh, this light green one here. This one goes to the garden. Yellow one is to fill buckets, and then the other one is just for her planter box. Plus you can take the wand, which is more gentle and bring it in the greenhouse. So let's take a look in here. These bins she was using for cat food and cat litter. So she cleaned them out so her vegetables don't taste like cat food or cat litter. And we're gonna put sawdust from my wood shop and mulch in there. This one I think has got, oh, open up, there we go. We got potting soil mix from Miracle Grow, so that stuff's loaded with lots of nutrients. Put all that back. This is all of her seedlings up here. I haven't got a clue what these are. She does, but because she did them, but they seem to be taking off really good. These are the watermelon ones. They haven't, she just put those in a couple of days ago. Don't really know what those are. Here's some strawberries. It looks like we got a red strawberry already. Man, I want to pick that and eat it. Let's see. It's still a little green, but that's kind of cool. What are these? Mint. She's got a lot of mint. I guess apparently if you plant the mint all over the property, keeps a lot of the bugs away. Here's some more tomato plants from seedlings. She's got way too many, but they grow. Everything grows really quick in here. More strawberries. Look at that. I mean, these things were just tiny like less than a week ago. Yeah, lots of strawberry plants. Bev tried to save this plant. I forget what it was called, but obviously it didn't take. Neither did that one or that one back there. Here's the cedar benches I made for her and top it off with MDO plywood. So she has lots of space. I doubt it's 30 degrees in here. I don't think that's a Home Depot thing. It doesn't even work. Well, it looks like that cylinder fell out. Have to put that back. That cylinder right here, this one is filled with wax, and when it heats up in here, the wax melts, and then this piston rod is supposed to be in here like so, and then it pushes the window open as it gets hot. So in August it's ought to be really hot in here. Here's a microwave stand I made yeah, again about 20 years ago, and it was just sitting outside getting water damage and everything. So but the drawers were big and solid, so now she uses it for all of her tools and seeds and stuff. One good thing about buying and starting out, you buy a lot of plants. Well, you end up with a lot of pots. And this is an interesting little thing. It's like a little self-watering center. So she's starting more. I have no idea what that big thing is. She's got an app on her phone where you click it, takes a picture and tells you what it is. Kind of neat. So over in this area, I'm going to build a standing bed, basically a box of soil on top of a stand, so she's got storage underneath. And yeah, I love this greenhouse. Works fantastic. So there you go. There's the nickel tour. There's a couple of garden sheds I built 4 or 5 years ago. They're still holding up strong. Good for a storage. Still got a little bit of a cleanup and some work to do. Here's some more of those security lights on this side. It really lights this path up at nighttime, and got a couple on the fence back there. It looks really, really cool. Actually, the whole thing looks like a landing strip for UFOs or something. And yeah, so that's about it. We got that's the apricot tree over here. When I come here in the morning, I can see the birds flying in. And first you get the robins come and steal all of our worms out of the garden. And then they start picking at the tomatoes, which I'm going to make some hoops for the garden, and we'll put a netting on it, so that'll protect those. But yeah, you can see all these apricots. You know, there's like tons and tons of fruit on this thing. I mean, they're all over the place, and they come and pick them off. I don't know why. They just drop them. They don't eat them. They just like picking them off. And then the dogs come and eat them, so they get regular by eating those. So yeah, we got some good growth in here. Some more apricot there. I think that can't remember, one of these trees is a nectarine tree or something like that. So yeah, we tidied it up, made it look really nice, got the land a little more leveled. Here's her memoriam for Chris and her mom and a few others. Let's see, she got a little plaque here. There you go. What does that say? Perhaps they are not stars in the sky, but rather openings where our loved ones shine down and let us know they're happy. Well, yeah, that's, I guess, kind of cool, providing they made it up there. But anyways, so yeah, there you go. There's the tour. So I'll put this on YouTube and you guys can check it out. Hey, get away from you, stupid bird. Probably took a worm. I need my worms. Damn birds.